going to be a high loss and a juice in. So a lot of DOT, they need to stay in lane until the entire creep wave is gone. While in the meantime, for the members of AZ, they can just kind of throw it out and start to leave the lane. So lane priority wise, AZ in the middle lane does seem a little bit better as a matter of fact.
And of course, speaking of which, Nomad very low. Flicker's been used.
Oh my goodness, but that is gonna be a trade. Not even a trade actually. Nomad didn't even die. So Regina getting their first kill onto Blade is definitely gonna be a little bit of a pain for Ignite Gaming.
And surprisingly, of course, Blade never used, of course, the Purify, just beast had a single movement speed as well. And the CC immunity there. Just sacrificing herself here, but still lane priority in the mid.
Does seem like we do have a stun down on Regina. Didn't really manage to clock up even more amount of stacks on the... Oh, never mind. Take that back. Did manage to bring Regina back again. But still not quite enough to actually get the kill down.
Alright, 2 flickers have been used here. It is going to be Regina, of course, taking into account that he has no battle spell already or no escape mechanism until his level 4 can be used at this moment in time. But so far, Ignite Gaming is just lane priority right now. We're expecting here on the mid. But once those level 4s will be available, it's going to be Ignite Gaming having the advantage when it comes to sustained team fight, especially for Hylo's Glorious Pathway there.
Looking at the rest of the map, it does seem as though that when it comes down to the XP lane, the Lapu is suffering a little bit because it is early game after all. Lapu don't really have a very good way of shoving the waves. So having the outlet that just slam and dash 3 times is more than enough to clear out the entirety of the lane. Until maybe level 4, then we'll start to see Vendetta playing as the Lapu get a little bit more annoying to the side of the outlet perhaps.
Look at these rotations coming in from Ignite. They want to clear the waves as early as possible here. They did that one on the mid, now on the top as well. Now is going to be time for a turtle dance.
Oh, of course, the final flash is going to be landing, but unfortunately that's not going to do too much. Oh wait, never mind. It did manage to get a kill down on Nomad. While Zack takes the turtle down, well, Yuna's going to be the next one down on the chopping block. Good amount of kills. 3 kills already for the side of Absolute Zero. While Ignite Gaming didn't even get a single.
Yeah, man, damage-wise here, Absolute Zero has the advantage, but then again, Ignite Gaming secured an early turtle objective onto their side. So, economy-wise, it's not yet that big, much of a difference, but we can see how advantage it is to have the magic damage in the early stage of the game. But so far, when it comes to crowd control here, they have to rely so much for Blade here. He is the catalyst for those crowd controls, especially Zack as well on the taunt. But will they be able to commit here? Again, the lane priority in the map is always in the mid.
Well, of course, in the meantime, I apologize. It does seem like it was a 1-for-2 trade. Ignite Gaming did get Nomad for the very first kill, but that also means that Absolute Zero did manage to kind of turn things around pretty effectively, just so that they can get a better trade. Losing Nomad while in the meantime getting a kill down onto, I believe, Yuta as well as Rapidude. I'll take that any day.
Yeah, still kill is kill. Gold is gold as well. Absolute Zero is still pretty much dominating when it comes to damage. And speaking of which, Seiji managed to escape at the moment in time. Now remember, of course, Fate QT is on Hayabusa. This is dangerous grass map here, and we have seen the Palea pick as well. So far, Yuta
almost getting a kill down. There we go. Exactly what I was talking about. The moment that Vendetta hits level 4, that's where all the damage will be coming through. Zack moves on over, but in the meantime, that is also going to be the Tsunami Slam that will enable them. While Zack has a lot of great HP, did not go for the Appraiser's Wrath just yet. No dash coming in from both teams.
This is what lacking about the side of Ignite Gaming here is the burst actually here. Damage, they can't rely so far for the side of Blade as well as Yuna. But so far, crowd control is their one of the advantage when it comes to the team composition for Ignite Gaming. Seiji will be the saving grace in the later stage of the game, but here in the earlier the mid, it's always going to be Blade. It can rely on so much on that department.
The turtle spawned. The number 2 turtle. Currently in the hands of Ignite Gaming. Zack so far had got a good retribution above of Absolute Zero, but unfortunately both teams are not exactly going to be putting too much resources onto this just yet. It's just a little bit of a poke and prod, you know, going for a little bit of shot punches all around. But there we go, the carpet is just going to be popping right out, and of course Vendetta will eat up that spear. But Seiji joins in, gets a stun down right onto Vendetta. Not quite enough to get a kill, but the rest of the members from the side of Ignite Gaming, only one will go down, meaning that that's Blade. 1 for 2 trade. They continue on forward, hoping to get a kill on the Vendetta, but Vendetta does have quite a bit of shields and HP that will push the rest of Ignite Gaming away.
Wow, I didn't expect, of course, Yuda to be having so much kills in that situation here. Looking for what is going to be his build in this game, but so far right now, Turtle plus the outer tars on the top side, looking great here inside of Ignite Gaming, especially now Yuda as well having those skills on his Arlot, racking up so much advantage right now here in the early stages of the game.
There's also a free turret up in the northern side, so allowing Ignite Gaming to pop up a little bit more, and perhaps Blade down again 3 times. Not great, but down in the bottom lane, Salas goes down to the hands of Yuda. Even if Yuda were to go down, it's still a very valuable trade, but it does seem like Yuda will get himself out of that. So there's no trade at all for Absolute Zero. It's not good.
Is this a damage build Arlot? Are we going to see it? He's just wrecking so much here. He has 3 kills already in a row here for the side of Ignite Gaming.
Yeah, 4 total.
4 total here, but I really thought I'm looking at Blade to have many kills here this game, but actually this Yuda is stepping up.
Kind of surprised with the fact that Juicin is not having a very good time, considering the fact that they have GreedisGood as the high loss. So Hylos should be able to kind of open up the map pretty well. So that would give Blade a lot of opportunities. But for now, it's going to be just seems like one person is going to be in a pretty bad spot, and that is going to be Vendetta. He flickers himself away, out of sight and out of mind for Ignite.
Okay, Vendetta no flicker this time around here, and look at Ignite Gaming controlling the lanes here. But in the meantime, it is going to be out-card been secured by Absolute Zero on the bot side here on that skirmish play. They've taken advantage of the pressure brewing on the map now. The third turtle in the game is now spawning here in the pit. It's going to be a dance once again.
And Vendetta opens things up, rounds the GreedisGood. Unfortunately, not going to land the CC, but he's going to be yoinked right into the face of 3-person. But he's still alive all the way through. As he goes for slash and slam, he's still alive. This guy is not going down at all. Absolute Zero held their ground against Ignite Gaming during the fight for the turtle. And this is going to be an absolute win for Absolute Zero, and that's a kill for the turtle.
That is great. Recognizing, of course, Absolute Zero that Yuta is the threat. They prioritize this kill here against the Arlot. So without the damage dealer at this moment in time, it's going to be easy for Absolute Zero to secure the turtle at that moment in time. So Ignite Gaming, they recognize this one as well, so they must need Seiji here to scale up as early as possible here, because you know Yuta has been considered as the damage dealer at this composition here. Seiji needs to follow up this one through as well, because without the damage, they do have the sustain, they do have the crowd control. Without the finishing blow, it's not going to be enough here for Ignite Gaming to win.
And Vendetta opens things up, slamming himself around the Blade. And in the meantime, we do have the spear, lands on the Salas. He goes for the stun, but unfortunately wasn't able to pin Salas just yet. Seiji goes back into the fight, but now we're just going to be focusing right on over to Zac. As now he doesn't have a lot of HP back, but Fake Cutie joins in the fray, hoping that he will be able to get one single slash, and he will be able to get the slash down. No, maybe it was Salas that gets the kill instead. He picked up a triple and might very potentially get a little bit more, because now Vendetta stuns him down!
Oh my!
Gets a Maniac for Absolute Zero.
Oh man, Salas now making name here in this game 1 against Ignite Gaming. The poke, and I do love that tactical routine coming in from Absolute Zero. It was overstretched already from Ignite Gaming's position in that sequence. They have committed everything there against Absolute Zero, but without poking anyone, it's going to be the counter attack.
What? Oh, wait. A game of RNG, right? Whenever you have your ultimate off cooldown, might as well go for it.
Yeah, and I do believe the Shadow Kill prioritizes low health HP mark targets. So, yeah, it recognized there by the side of Fate QT. Now he is still perfect when it comes to his KDA. Absolute Zero rocking up here at this moment in time. And Ignite Gaming knows about this one. So it is now the time for Seiji to step up. Zero.
Got some time. It's only 9 minutes and 30 seconds. Not quite there when it comes down to reaching critical mass just yet. And ultimately, they are down by about 6,000 gold. By the time the Absolute Zero were to get this spot, it might accelerate it even further. Wouldn't be too surprised if there will even be a 10,000 goal lead. But in the meantime, Spear completely misses. That is Moskov that's not going to be joining the fight for the next few minutes. While in the meantime, the rest of the members from Ignite Gaming comes in to stop the rest of Absolute Zero to get the Lord. But in the meantime, they will get stopped down.
Oh, man.
Such Yuda loses his life.
And fortunately, the Spear of Destruction did not hit anyone there, and they were caught in the choke point as well. Ignite Gaming now suffers casualties in the 2 skirmishes in a row. Absolute Zero right now, racking havoc here in this game. Now pushing through here in the middle lane as well. Salas here freely hitting into the back lines, and no one's there to actually pick him off here in the rear side.
It's going to be a little bit rough. Even though Ignite Gaming have got everyone all hands on deck already. But it is still a lot that's marching in the middle lane while Absolute Zero starts up 5 as Nomad just goes straight into the Tsunami Slam. Great pick off onto Yuda. Identifying that Yuda is probably one of the most annoying players from the side of Ignite Gaming. While the Lord single-handedly together with Fake Cutie brings down the turret in the middle. That's a T3 down while the Ogi Shadow Kill slashes down over to Zach and Silence picks up the kill onto Rapidude now.
Oh man, numbers advantage right now here is going to be here now showing the TP of victory. They are going to push through. They want to end this.
And now, yes again, another one of the knockups onto Seiji. There's no way that Ignite Gaming could do anything and allowed AZ to get himself